I'm sorry to bring these unfortunate news to your attention, but lifting weights is gonna get you absolutely zero. Now, let me explain, because this is a very brief topic. The last talkie video I did was about villain arc, villain MCs in media. You should go read my book, by the way. Pretty good if I do say so myself. No, the reason I say this is because it's kind of piggybacking off the topic I talked about with guys going into their villain arc. And what do a lot of guys go through when they go in their villain arc? There's two paths, typically, if you want to be very vague, that guys can end up splitting down of their villain arc. Either they harm themselves and those around them, partying, drinking, excessive masturbation and things like, or they go through a more self-improvement. And this could be some extremes where they're red pilled and such. But a big portion of this is lifting, which in a lot of ways is beneficial. But the reason I think it can be harmful is because the gym culture per se, but not necessarily because of gym culture. You want to go in the gym, meet people you live with, blah, blah, blah. But the reason is that becomes you. The gym doesn't become an asset to the individual who's heartbroken, who's, oh, I need somebody to hold me, maybe just a weight curl will be enough. I can't sleep at night, so I just want to have the throbbing pain of a poor form deadlift to just ache me to sleep. No, the thing with that is gym identity and what it becomes. I thought I would use this point later, but I'm going to use it now. Mike Mentzer, a bodybuilder around Arnold Schwarzenegger's time, and he has a different workout philosophy than some other bodybuilders as compared to working out every day or such. He believes you should work out once every 4 days or however many days to really allow the muscle to recover. That was his philosophy for growth. And a lot of people would be like, well, what am I supposed to do in the meantime without the gym? What am I and all that stuff? And he said it very well. He's a very well-spoken man. Find a hobby, read a book, play some chess. Hell, we're in the 21st century. Go play some Fortnite or some Minecraft or where the hell you play. Go like torturize your civilians in some sort. The point is, there's more than life than that. I kind of had a discussion with some of my friends and colleagues about that because some would believe going in the gym 6 days a week, 2 to 3 hour gym session. I'm like other people where I have things to do. Where 3 hours, 6 days of the week, you tell a gym newbie that or just a new person in the gym, they're going to be off put. Now, for some, that's therapeutic, but I feel like when that becomes to the point where that's your whole personality, now if it's your brand or something like that, that's different. But I feel like it's gotten to the point with gyms becoming more and more popular to the point where it's just ridiculous. Like, come on. And I feel like that goes into the villain arc where it's so easy to say, all right, I'm not going into drugs and alcohol, so I must be doing the right thing because I'm doing the beneficial route. I'm doing the gym. But I feel like that could still be harmful because there can be multiple reasons that a relationship doesn't work out. Obviously, I'm not your guidance counselor. I mean, maybe, talk to me in the comments what happened. I'll respond. But the point being is that because you're not going the negative route, you can think that putting everything into it is good for you. And yeah, it's better than dealing drugs or something like that. But I'm going to say I strongly know that it's just better to be a well-rounded person. And when we look at the topic of the male gaze versus the female gaze, most guys, a lot of guys, we see like a buff, buzz cut. I mean, I'm balding, but I'm fixing it. Cut guy. We think, oh, dude, he's super macho. And girls might see that macho-ness and they might not perceive it the same way because of what people call the female gaze. And I'm not saying you have to be a femboy dancing on TikTok. God, no. Please don't be a soy boy. What I'm saying is it's best to be a well-rounded individual. You're gonna lift? That's great. There are so many benefits to exercise. You should lift. I hate that word. Even that guy who was a Greek person, who I don't know his name, said, I believe every man should live to know the limits of his body, yada yada.
It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable.
There's so many benefits, mental, physical. There's a lot of benefits to it. But to think you lifting and getting big muscles is going to bring her back. You are dead wrong. If you only have big muscles, no personality, no anything, you're out of luck. Why do you think a lot of guys, not necessarily fat guys, but guys who don't have as much muscle have beautiful girlfriends? Yeah, they might have high-paying jobs, but they're able to communicate. They're able to do a lot of things that appeal to that inner woman in her. Like get a little panties wet, because you being big all muscly, she's gonna like that. But if you can't hold a conversation, if you're not well-spoken, if you don't have knowledge in this noggin, and not just in, a full load in that noggin, because you're lifting to get the testosterone up, you're not gonna even be able to use it, and you're just gonna be in your bedroom just jacking off another nut. My point is, yes, you should lift. You should also be a well-rounded individual. Do things other than lifting. Try not to spend 3 hours a day lifting because that's really not efficient. 3 hours on chest isn't gonna really do much for you past a certain point. I do full body, and yes, I'm not the biggest person, but I have a very aesthetic body if I do say so myself, and I achieve all the results I want in a short 45-minute to an hour window, full body on my workout days, 3 times a week, sometimes less, sometimes more, depends how I'm feeling. But the point is, be an interesting individual. Find some things to do. Why do you think musicians get so much ass? Stay in touch with that artistic side. If you're gonna be on the villain arc, I don't know, take the third path. Don't do this or this. Stay away from the drugs and alcohol. And yes, pursue the positive things, but do it in a way that's beneficial to you. Improve yourself. Keep at it, boys. Deuces.